There could be some good news in the search for missing 2-year-old Caylee Anthony. A new tip might bring investigators one step closer to finding her. Joining us now from Orlando, Florida is Caylee's grandmother, Cindy Anthony. Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning.
Tell us about this new tip.
The new tip has now led into some more new tips. We now went from Atlanta to Sunny Springs, and then last night, Cornelia, Georgia.
Police have said there have been many tips. Part of this was the way little Caylee said her name. Can you tell us about that and why you're so encouraged by this particular tip that happened at the Orlando International Airport?
This lady that came forward stated that Caylee spent at least 10-15 minutes with her and her son and her husband. Caylee loves playing with puppies because she has 2 of her own. And they asked the little girl what her name was, and she said Caylee, and they said they couldn't figure out her middle name because she ran it, and her last name Anthony. And when she says Caylee Marie Anthony, that's exactly how she says it. She can say Caylee, she can say Marie, and she can say Anthony, very plain, singly. But when she says her name and she's excited about saying her name, then it's Caylee Marie Anthony.
Tell me, have you gone to the police with this, and what are they doing about it?
When I got back from the courthouse the other night, she was in my voicemail. She stated that she had tried for a couple days to get through the line. The lady was frustrated. I told her to check with me the next morning if no one had contacted her. She called me several times the next morning and said no one had contacted her.
I know police were frustrated that you did go to the media. They say they're going to release a sketch. I understand there will be billboards. There is a reward out there. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Meantime, though, at Casey's bond hearing on Tuesday, a detective testified the odor of decomposition in the trunk of her car. How difficult was that for you to hear?
They had that knowledge when they came to my house the night that we called them out there. They chose to hold off on even taking the car into custody for over 2 days. And they chose not to even investigate that car till the day before her bond hearing. So you need to ask the deputies about that. I'm not concerned about the odor of the car.
Meantime, Casey, in jail right now, being held on a $500,000 bond. Do you have plans to try to get her released, and do you think she'll help in the investigation?
We're working on that right now.
Cindy Anthony, we thank you and wish you luck in the search. And if you have information about Caylee Anthony's whereabouts, please call the Orange County, Florida Crime Tips line at 1-800-423-8477.